Hello everyone, I'm Burfy1322 and this video serves as an update to the fastest Supercars 2017 video where I show the best fully upgraded supercars in terms of lap time. For all the information you need about this series, check that original Supercars video, but otherwise let's see where the new Juborci Vagner falls into that list. And it's very, very good. It actually is the new second quickest car in the entire game overall, slotting right in between the Zentorno here and the Tempesta in an incredible difference in lap time with these. Obviously the Zentorno with a 1 minute .960, the Vagner gets a 1 minute .894, and then we have the Tempesta in first place with a 1 minute .803. So 1/10 of a second, 1.5 tenths of a second separates the top three, and we only have about a tenth of a second or 2/10 of a second separating the top five. The Supercars class at the moment is very, very balanced. The Vagner itself is it's basically the new traction king. It takes the throne of that away from the RE7B that recently got nerfed with the gun running update and the overall effectiveness decrease of downforce, which I talked about in the previous video. The Vagner basically takes the place of that. It has an incredible amount of traction, an incredible amount of base traction, and it has some downforce as well, and it makes it very, very potent in the corners. It is the new quickest rear-wheel drive vehicle as well, obviously with the RE7B moving off that, and the main benefit of this is its cornering speeds. Now it does have a little bit of a weakness when it comes to acceleration, as you'll see in the comparison that we have in a short while between the Vagner and the Tempesta. The comparison between them, you'll see that the Vagner gets an early lead because of its higher cornering speeds in the early part of the lap, the very high speed corners, but then the Tempesta does start to read it in when it comes to the more slow speed stuff, when it can utilize its all-wheel drive acceleration. So obviously being rear-wheel drive does harm the Vagner in terms of acceleration, and when it comes to top speed, it doesn't look like it's going to be, at least with the top cars in terms of top speed, but we'll obviously see its top speed when we do the video later on. But ultimately it's a very, very quick car in what is still a very, very well balanced supercars class. Had we experienced the Vagner when downforce was as effective as what it used to be, then this would be ridiculously overpowered. It would easily be beating the RE7B, probably get a sub 1 minute lap time if downforce was back before it was changed. But because downforce, the effective downforce has been reduced, as I mentioned in the previous video, the Vagner is balanced in the current state of the physics of the game. So it's a very, very quick car. It's the new traction king. It's not necessarily a must buy. All of the top supercars at this point are very, very close, and you can use probably any of the top 10 to be honest and be easily on the pace. So it's just whichever one you want the most and whichever car that you find works best for you. But it is on the pace at least, and it's certainly usable. And with it being based on the Aston Martin Valkyrie, which is the car that was developed with Red Bull Formula 1 team and Adrian Newey, you would expect it was going to be very good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously remember to read the description for more info, comment with your thoughts, like the video if you enjoyed or found it helpful, and subscribe for more. Thank you all so much for your support. I really, really do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.